Yes, I got 2 machines down here.
Throughout the weekend, SCA airport staff have had limited internet access,
including our ability to send and receive data, including email.
but the public also lost access to the airport's website, portseattle.org. No word yet on who did the hacking or why.
So we don't know specifically what anyone might be after. We're still conducting active investigations going on right now.
A cybersecurity expert I spoke to, Emil Sayegh, says,
this is not something new.
Ransomware attacks grew 74% across the world last year, according to the Director of National Intelligence, with U.S. entities most heavily targeted.
Airports are big prizes for hackers because you disrupt a lot of people's lives.
What would be the motive? Is it money or something bigger?
I think this is probably motivated by people trying to figure out whether they can attack our critical infrastructure.
In October of 2022, the websites for Chicago O'Hare Airport, LAX, ATL, and 11 others were also temporarily disabled by cyber attackers.
A brute force attack on systems.
In that case, Russian protesters claimed responsibility.
But this looks like it's something different because it has been ongoing, up and down, and it is affecting, it looks like, some of the baggage handling systems.
While SCA's staff work to find answers,
we can't yet say when this will be resolved.
Pressure's on. The TSA expects next weekend to be the busiest Labor Day weekend on record across U.S. airports.
Imagine if this was next weekend.
An expected 8.5% more crowded than last year's. But Sayegh says the bigger risk is if we don't act to protect ourselves in the future.
The danger right now is that we move on and we forget about this after everything's recovered. It is not that complicated to protect against these threats.
There are strange things going on in the world.
A sign of the times, with tens of thousands of travelers dealing with the outcomes of a cyber attack at the SCA airport.
Super busy. Very, very, very busy. The line has been constant.
Especially as passengers try to check their bags in.
It's affected the baggage system. And so they told us in an email and in a text, try not to check a bag if you can. Well, we can't do that. We have to check our bag. We've got a very large bag.
According to SCA officials, TSA wasn't compromised, but our crews did see long lines at security check-ins Sunday afternoon.
The lines seem super long. It seems challenging given the outages. People trying to get home on a Sunday, want to get home for Monday, so it's tough.
Tough for airports like SCA dealing with another disruption in its system this summer. Last month, the CrowdStrike outage not only impacted this airport, but other airports and industries across the world, with travelers hoping this weekend's cyber attack won't have the same effect.
So I hope it's nothing like that, because I know that caused huge delays and people are struggling to go on flights for days. So hopefully this outage is resolved a lot faster.
It's unclear when the cyber attack will be resolved, as SeaTac officials and crews work to get to the bottom of the issue.
A lot of people are depending on you doing your job and getting it resolved as quick as possible.
Reporting for King 5 News, I'm Brady Wakayama.